Hi, you're at the Oracle of the Feather Crown Tree. This is the Sacred Directions reading for April 10th through the 13th, when the moon is in Sagittarius and the sun is in Aries. This is a 5-card spread. The center card represents our will, and then the other cards surrounding it represent the directions, and I will explain their symbolic significance as I go along. I do use a different card for each position, and I ask a question to each of them as well. If it is your solar return, happy birthday. You should find that the messages here will be very resonant for you throughout the year ahead. So we will begin with the center card for the will. How can I cultivate more beauty and harmony in my life through learning and self-awareness? We have discrimination, Venus in Virgo. A woman, her hair garlanded, walks barefoot in the neat countryside. She reaches out towards the many butterflies. A small fox barks. Virgo cares for and rules smaller, more delicate creatures. For Venus Virgo types, romantically, it is important that partners share their intellectual interests. People with this planet sign combination may be in danger of analyzing their emotions to excess, though when positively directed, this ability can be helpful to others in the form of relationship counseling. Their close friends are few, but selectively chosen. The Venus Virgo personality type shows great discrimination in choosing on whom and what to bestow their affections. When this is taken to extremes in a negative way, it can make them downright picky about potential friends and lovers. In many areas of life, however, this fastidious attitude stands this personality type in good stead. With a little more Venus extravagance added to the careful Virgo temperament, this person will make an excellent cook. Something to do with nourishment, pleasure, and Virgo perfectionism combines to make a great but ever modest chef or host. Virgos always show love in practical ways. Many of their social activities or romantic interests revolve around work or health. They may also be involved with artistic or alternative pursuits. It is important that the work surrounding the Venus Virgoan are harmonious and beautiful. Our life can get twitchy. They display good taste in clothes, and this aspect features in the birth charts of many fashion designers. When this card is picked, it shows that the need to be ultra-selective, using all powers of discretion to attain aims. Events associated are a close friendship that may develop further, a total makeover, or a love affair with someone at work. The East, it's associated with spirit and fire. How can I guide the present moment of my life towards being emboldened with the highest spiritual truths? From the Dragon Oracle, we have Air Dragon. Helps you rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly, brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. Fourth dimensional air dragons are blue, the color of the sky, and fly lightly around us. Air is the element of communication, and these dragons help us to speak our truth. They also encourage us to breathe properly, so that we inhale as much source energy as possible. When air dragons puff their energy over a person or situation, they bring new hope and opportunity. We can call on them to excel over situations, to enable resolutions to be taken for the highest good in their energy fields. They carry the light of higher possibilities for the planet. Air dragons suggest you take things lightly, so choosing this card indicates you should relax and look at part of your life from a higher perspective. Air dragons also inspire you to communicate honestly but lovingly, in a way that calms and soothes everyone around you and promotes good outcomes. Honest communication will bring pure white light into your aura, and when this happens, everybody will trust and respect you. Blue air dragons are supporting you as you rise above your challenges. They will help you to say the most tactful and inspirational words and assist you to stand in your power with integrity. Breathe blue and white light into your heart center, and as an air dragon appears in front of you, breathe the light over it. In this way, you are energizing and motivating it so that it will always be connected to you. It is time to decide on your next step, so be clear about what you really want. Your air dragon will accompany you as you fly towards your chosen destiny. The South, emotions and water. How can I give of myself through respectful expression of feelings to secure trust? We are having a card from the Power of Hawaiian Wisdom. We have a Nue rainbow transformation. Western scientist Francis Bacon said, "The rainbow is made in the sky out of a dripping cloud. Clouds and rainbows are inseparable. You cannot have one without the other. Clouds refract light into rainbows, which act as pathways to the heavens of elevated consciousness and enlightenment. Clouds can also act to scatter light upon shadows of ignorance and lack of understanding. It is in the shadowy side of your nature that is transformed by the rainbow. Just as clouds and shadows precede a rainbow, so it is necessary to illuminate clouds and shadows within yourself. Clouds and shadows are part of yourself that are not always visible to others or acknowledged by you. It is important to fully understand the roles that hidden parts of yourself may play in your life. You may ask yourself some difficult questions. Is there anything that keeps you from living fully? Are you comparing yourself with others, or some standard that dictates the way you should behave? Shine light upon any parts of yourself that interfere with your ability to express unity and wholeness. By doing so, you will be able to see things more clearly. In order to move on to new realms of existence, you need to allow the shadow of your subconscious fears to fade. By shining light on every part of your psyche, you will be able to overcome any obstacle. The rainbow reminds us of the presence of light during stormy times. It promises that if you shine brightly as you undergo transformation, your pot of gold will find you. The West, the physical and earth. How can I persevere through challenges to manifest a vision based on meaning? From the Dreamtime cards. We have red-bellied black snake, independence. The red-bellied black snake is a striking shiny black venomous snake found in Australia. Its underbelly can be colored anything from light pink to a deep scarlet red. It prefers to live near bodies of water. The red-bellied snake, black snake, is a ferocious mother when it comes to protecting her young, which, unlike most snakes, are birthed alive. Although usually very independent, red-bellied black snakes will often gather while pregnant and help each other defend the next generation. This snake is associated with sisterhood and strength. It also symbolizes sexuality, blood, and bloodlines. It is associated with all aspects of the woman, but its presence may be stronger during rites of passage, such as first menses, motherhood, and menopause. The red-bellied black snake is a link to family. It shows you the beauty of motherhood. The mother's natural instinct is to protect and support her offspring. The snake also represents the wise grandmother and aunt. The red-bellied black snake also asks you to rethink your ideas about independence. Being independent means being responsible for your own actions and making decisions based on what is best for you. The red-bellied black snake reminds you that you can be independent and still accept support when it is offered. The North, the intuition air. How can I detach from negative states of thinking so that my story makes my dreams come true? We have Owl from the Aztec Oracle deck. Its keywords are death, change, endings, release, separation. An oracle based on the Aztec culture and mythology would not be complete without the symbol for death. To the Aztecs, death was a daily companion. Death through sacrifice or in battle was considered the most honorable way to die, because both delivered the person directly to the 12th level of heaven, just below the home of the gods. If Owl makes an appearance in your cards today, consider what is dying in your life. Is it your relationship with your family? What about your work situation? Is it draining your energy rather than providing fulfillment? Consider that Owl may want to warn you about what might happen should certain actions continue to go unchecked. On a more positive note, Owl may be confirming that permanent change is ongoing in your life. Change that you have already put into motion. This is known as an agreement, a different sort of omen. The Owl's appearance is there to agree with you that things are changing, to urge you not to give up either effort or hope. One phase of your life is ending in order to usher in a new one. Do not be afraid of this card. Very seldom does it represent a true death of the physical body. Rather, it usually represents cycles and transitions that we all deal with in life. Thank you. That ends this reading. Please join me on any of the other readings if you feel like it's the right thing for you to do. Always happy to do these for you. Stay blessed.